Hey Facebook, it's Amanda with Alamo City Moms Blog. I'm here this morning with Courtney from Cribbing Kids.
Hello.
And we are going to talk about all things kid nursery furniture, baby furniture, growing into your furniture, everything that you need for your nursery and your big kids and little kids rooms. So we're going to give you guys a second to pop in with us.
Ask us your questions. We want to hear from you. What do you want to hear about? Do you want to hear about design? Do you want to hear about quality? Do you want to hear about how cribs convert? You tell us and we'll talk about it.
A couple of things for sure we're going to talk about are picking a crib. How could you pick a crib? How do you know what kind you like? That's one of the reasons why we love Cribbing Kids, because they have, how many did we count this morning?
I think it was 33, 34?
33 cribs on the floor that you can see. You can see all the different finishes, all the different colors. That was something that I was totally overwhelmed with when I was shopping for a crib. And what is all the differences? What are the price differences? What does that mean? What does it mean when it's convertible? Did you know I had no idea what a convertible crib was when I was crib shopping?
Well, most people don't. I mean, you don't know until you have a kid and you go through the process.
Right.
And that's why we're here. That's why we open. So come, bring your questions. There's no question that's silly. I mean, everyone's a first-time mom the first time, so...
And we have America with us today, who is going to be manning our camera and rolling with us, because we're going to see 3 different rooms that Cribbing Kids has this morning. So the first one is one of my favorites that we're starting in. This is kind of a more feminine look.
Yeah, this is more feminine. This is by Romina right here. This is their Cleopatra crib. But you can see there's lots of detail to it. It's got the really pretty curve, which is what's going to make it more feminine. It's also shown in white, but you've got tons of different color options, especially with Romina. You've got all of these different finishes over here. Can you see that? America's coming in here.
Such a big camera roller. I know.
When you order your crib, they actually make it just for you, and that's why they're able to provide you with all these different finish options. So you can be as traditional as you want, you can be as funky as you want. You've got a lot of mixing and matching with the different finishes, with upholstery that you can put on the sides of your crib or in the headboard once you convert it. All these different knob options so you can design your hardware. You can see right here, so this isn't a traditional wood knob, it's got this nice knob right here. So you come in, you can mix and match and really see it. I don't know about you guys, but I am super visual.
To touch, yes. Yeah. Okay. This crib, you guys, is super, super ornate, and it's got a lot of detailing on it. Let me roll you around here, America. I'll let you roll because my arms aren't that long. This is one that is like super clean and modern, but I like that it's one that would work with a lot of house styles and a lot of things. But that's one of those ones, if I saw this online, I'm not 100% sure I would love it.
Exactly. And that's why, I mean, you have to come see stuff, really. If you're looking online, it's really hard to tell what the finish is going to look like. A lot of times people come in and they think they want this crib right here, and then we show it to them, and it's like, oh, okay, I thought that color was a little bit whiter, or, you know. So it's super important to come in and actually see, feel it, touch it, and make sure it's the right decision for you.
Are these more investment grade cribs? Are these more like me, where I bought a crib knowing that when she moved into a bed, I was going to be done with the crib?
Yeah, well, we've got it all. So we've got a ton of different price points. Our cribs start at $199. So we really got anything for any budget. But that's something that you want to think about yourself. So are you looking to have something that's going to be there forever? I mean, we talk about them, and this is a crib to college crib. I mean, that's what we...
I like that. Crib to college.
So
you're taking it with you.
Exactly. It's going with you, and if you don't want it, then it's going in the guest bedroom. But it converts to a full-size bed. A lot of people don't know that, so it's not a twin. They go out to a full-size bed. This turns into your headboard right here. This is your footboard. You buy the extension kit, which is going to just extend it out to a full-size bed. So you use a regular full-size mattress, and, I mean, that's what they should have forever.
That's awesome, except kind of terrifying for me, who like rearranges my living room.
Exactly. Well, that's what you have to decide. You know me. That's what I want. I want to make a decision one time
and be done.
I'd rather invest and get something that's going to last me the whole time and not have to rethink it every time. But I know you. I mean,
yeah, I rearrange constantly.
Exactly.
I'm always painting something in our house. Tell me about furniture. How do I know what I need in my nursery?
So that's the biggest question we get a lot, because you really need to consider your room size and the layout of your room. So these are 10 by 10, which is a standard room. A lot of people have rooms that are bigger than this, but that way you can get an idea of how everything's going to fit in there. Yeah. So most people are going to do at least a crib and a dresser. All of our dressers can double as changing tables, so you're not stuck again with a piece that you're just going to use for a couple years and get rid of it.
And then be done with, right?
Yeah. So
then what do you do with it?
Exactly. So you can either put a changer top on it, or you can just throw a changing pad on there. But again, it's going to grow with you. But you need to consider if you have windows in certain places, or if you have doors that open. So we always recommend that you take one of the brochures of the collections that you're interested in and physically tape it out in your room.
Oh, that's
and
a great tip.
Yeah, so you're not
So
surprised.
like painter's tape with the measurements, and you can lay out your room ahead of time.
Exactly.
I love that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Is this the furniture that you can stand on the drawer in?
Yes, this is it. I was telling them earlier before we started the Facebook Live. So Romina, I mean, it's the best of the best in the baby industry, not just at our store, just industry.
I'm going to hand carry you guys. Please don't get seasick on me. And then I'll bring it back and put it down. Okay. So I just want you to see this because it's really, really cool. All right.
So first of all, and this is the only brand I wouldn't recommend trying this with anything you've got at home, but you can physically get in the drawer. I mean, that's how sturdy this product is.
Cute shoes.
Thanks. So that's not something you're going to see every day.
Okay, super sorry for that seasick moment, you guys. Let's go see another room. Hi, back again. One of the things that makes Cribbing Kids totally unique is that they have, how many rooms did we count? You have like 30 plus cribs, but then we have like 10 or 11, right?
Yeah, I think we'll know that.
So 10 to 15 rooms that are actually set up so you can see them. So like Courtney was saying, they're 10 by 10, so you can get a feel for how big the furniture actually
This is a good
really
example,
is.
actually.
Yeah.
Because look at this. So you've got a crib, you've got a tall chest, because you need a lot of dresser space that you don't think about, especially when they're little. I mean, you think they have little clothes, but if you're using a dresser, I'm gonna make you move again. Sorry. Over here, so this will be your changing table. You've got a whole drawer right here that's gonna be only diapers. You've got a whole other drawer that's gonna be only towels, and then you've got just a couple extra drawers for clothing. So it does go quicker than you think, and especially as they get older and their clothes get bigger, you're gonna need some space. So that's what I'm gonna think about. Do you have a really big closet, or do you need to invest in another piece like this chest over here?
Whoop, there we go.
So then you've got additional storage space right there. Another thing to think about is your glider. So most people are going to have a glider in the room so you can rock that baby. You'll be spending a lot of time in it. So that's another important thing to come actually sit in and try out. You don't want to order blindly on that because you're going to be spending a lot of your time in there.
I found too when I was shopping for my glider, or I actually ended up with a rocker recliner glider because I wanted to be able to move it to another room in the house after I was done with it in her room. And now I thought I was going to put it in the living room, and now it's in our bedroom, and it's like my favorite place to sit in the whole wide world. One of the other things you were telling me about is thinking of like long term. Like if you are going to have a long term investment piece, will your vision of a really chic, white, neutral nursery for your boy be what he wants to take to college?
Exactly, and that's something. So again, like we talked about, everybody's different. You know yourself. Are you going to stick with it? Do you know you're going to change it up? If you're going to change it up, that's great. There's a lot of neutrals on neutrals is trending right now. So you can do that cute white crib. We've got one over there. But that'll work for a younger boy. But again, like you said, not every teenage boy is going to be in like a white converted bed. So.
But I love that that's like you can get the chic, sleek, modern crib in a color that can grow. And then that can be your piece that grows with it. I love that. I see a couple people popping in. Thank you. Remember, if you have questions or something you're dying to know about nurseries, let us know because we would love to answer your questions. So far, we have talked about picking pieces for your lifestyle and your needs. Nobody actually needs a changing table. Just get a really great dresser and convert it into a changing table. We have covered the drawer that you can stand in and the soft clothes, so no
quality.
fingers get
I mean, with furniture, you really do get what you pay for when you're talking about furniture. Right. So we're happy to walk you through. Bring your husbands. A lot of them like to hear about all the different qualities and different types of woods that we use and all that. So we've got all that information. We love having those conversations.
I think it's important to know what you're getting and where it's coming from.
Exactly.
And being able to see it. Should we look at one more room?
Yeah.
All right. All right. This is one of my favorite rooms in the whole store. This crib right
like
here.
the girl rooms.
I know I do like the girl rooms. This crib, you guys, has upholstery on it. Like, I just think that is just amazing. It's so pretty. This would be perfect if you had one of those rooms where you could kind of float the crib a little bit so you can see it. Yeah. America, will you roll in here and show the detail on this one? I feel like this is an heirloom piece. Like you put this away after our baby's out of it, and then you pull it back out when you have grandbabies.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. It looks like it's already an antique
There we
piece.
go.
And again, we've talked about convertible versus non-convertible. We didn't really go into detail though.
No,
so if you're
about that,
looking for a quick way, at least for the cribs that we have in store, so we've already talked about it once, but if it's high in the back like this and low in the front, that's going to be a convertible crib. So you're going to use this as your headboard, this is your footboard, you're going to extend it out with your conversion kit, and that's how they convert. If you're looking at something like this one, where it's more traditional, and you can see that they're even on both sides, I'm going to turn you just a little bit that way.
There we go.
So you can see it's even on both sides here, which is more of a traditional style crib. Those are going to go to a toddler bed, so they're still going to get you through, 2-3 years, but they're not going to go out into a full-size bed.
Hello again. So let's recap that real quick because this is something I was really confused by. So Courtney is going to show us again.
Okay, so
if
again.
the head, to know it's a headboard and footboard, you're going to look for a high back and a low front. And this is kind of the kind of crib that would go against a wall. I mean, you wouldn't have it like...
No, you really wouldn't float it normally.
Yeah.
But most people don't when you have your space unless you've got a really big open nursery. But again, high in the back, low in the front, spreads out, headboard, footboard, that's how these convert. If it's even on both sides, then it's going to go to a toddler bed, but it will not do that fourth conversion of going out into a full-size bed.
That's so awesome.
Does everyone know toddler bed?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Toddler beds.
Let me see if I can find something real quick.
Okay. So Courtney's going to go find something about taller beds, and I'm going to swing you around. Hold on, see if I can do this without blinding everybody with the front doors. And just give you a little peek, hey, America, of the room, of Courtney's store. So we have tons and tons of stuff. And the thing I think people don't really realize is that she has all this amazing gift stuff. I have actually put a couple things aside that I'm going to bring home for Vivi's Easter basket because there's so many good things. Okay, show me what you were...
We've got tons of gifts, registry stuff. We do a ton of registries. The only thing we didn't talk about is the rewards.
Oh, yeah. Okay, tell us about the toddler bed and then tell us about the rewards.
We'll go back. We're jumping around.
We're jumping around. Sorry, guys.
So you can see, so this would be your crib.
Oops, sorry.
When we talk about the toddler bed stage, it's going to be this one right here. So this is your little toddler rail that you buy, and that's so they don't roll out of bed at night because when they're really little, they move around so much in their sleep. This is really good around potty training age too, so they can get in and out of the crib on their own, but they're not going to fall out while they're sleeping. So all of our cribs are going to do that, but when we're talking about the high in the back, low in the front, this is why, because this turns into the full-size bed that you're seeing right there.
Let's see. Let's get that flat and right there. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
All right. So this is what we're talking about. High in the back, low in the front, converts to a taller bed, and then a day bed for when they're littler but don't quite need the railing, and then the full-size bed that kind of grows with them. Yeah. So would you say crib to college?
Crib to college.
Crib to college. I love that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Do we forget anything else? Oh, rewards.
Yes, the rewards. So that's just a fun thing that we do here. So we actually give 3% cash back to Cribbin' Kids on anything that you're buying. But if you do end up buying furniture, I mean, that's always a good little chunk of change to put down on your stroller or your diaper bag or anything like that. So it's just free money to spend.
That's a great idea. Also, Courtney will be joining us at Bloom, our new and expectant mom event on May 11th. Tickets will go on sale for that around April 11th, about a month before. She will be sitting on our expert panel, so any questions that we didn't answer now, she can totally answer before the event or during the event if you're going to be joining us. She will also have some stuff at Bloom, right? Am I pushing it?
We'll have a booth there.
I'm trying to talk her into setting up an entire nursery for you to see there, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah. But they also have like we said, the gifts and the little things, the chew beads, things for a shower. If you need a shower gift and you don't know what to buy.
Yeah, we have a lot of really unique things that you're not going to see everywhere else. So come by, say hello. Everyone that works here should be able to answer your questions like I did. We all love to talk about, you know, the ins and outs of furniture, gear, whatever it is.
We're going to show you a little more of the store while we finish up. You can see all the different rooms all the way back. And we'll be back later this spring to talk about gear, about strollers and baby fun stuff, what you should register for, what you maybe shouldn't register for, and just let people buy you, all that kind of good stuff. Do we think of anything else?
I think that's it.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining us this morning, and we will see y'all again soon. Let's see. I always forget how to do this.